Welcome back to another Career Corner. Today we've got radio royalty. Mzokoloko right now is currently working for Ukhozi FM. He didn't start off Ukhozi FM. Let's just backtrack and say, can you just please introduce yourself, your full names, and your job profession in a way that you want to introduce yourself? Go.
Kamalami Mzokoloko kumede waziwa ngomzokoloko ngokuzalwa lapha endaweni yaseKingindlovu ngumsakazi njengamanje woKhozi FM kodwa ngaqala ku radio kahle ngo97 emva kuba ngiqede umatric ngo96.
Wow. Okay, wait, when you 97 back up which radio? Okay. So I'm guessing your high level of education from what you call a high school. Where did you complete your matric?
Ngaqeda umatric esikoleni esibizwa ukuthi Ingobamakhosi eKingindlovu. Futhi ukufunda kwami nje konke ngakwenza ngaqeda ngasekhaya eKingindlovu. Ngafunda eManqakaze primary, ngase ngiya move high school ngayofunda eNgobamakhosi. Ngaqeda ke umatric wami ngo96 kwase kuthi ngoJanuary ngeza eThekwini ngizozama amathuba okuba semsakazweni njengoba kwakuyinto okuhlale ngiyithanda from a very young age. So ngafikela ke Durban Youth Radio eThekwini.
Okay, so you've always loved radio. That's very important. It's one of the things to show people here with the successful people I'm interviewing. If you follow what you love and it's really lucrative, it works out in the end for you. Okay, cool. So now you started your broadcasting career at Durban Youth Radio. Did you do any studies or you just went straight into let me go and just try and be a broadcaster on radio?
Okay, mangiqeda umatric shothi ekhaya bebengakwazi ukuthi ngingene tertiary ngenxa yezimo zemali. Kodwa uma wakwazi ukungisiza ngayokwenza okhona i-course yayenzwa umunye umlungu la eDurban North up Bruno. So ngenza u2 weeks wakhona we radio, just some basics ukuthi radio what it's about, and then wakwazi futhi ukuthi wenze ne demo khona.
Okay.
So ngenza i demo tape yami yokuqala ngokuyiyona ke ngangihamba nginqonqoza ngayo ku wonke ama radio stations ukuthi hayibo ngicela umsebenzi nayi demo yami nayi CV yami into ehamba kanjalo.
Uyalizwa nje nezwi lakho liwubisi, you're made for this radio thing boys. Okay, so Durban Youth Radio, how long did you work at Durban Youth Radio? Because they know you like me. I knew you working for Igagasi. We don't know Durban Radio parts. I want us to. How long were you at Durban Youth Radio?
Mfethu yabo mangifika eThekwini ngingenile eDurban Youth Radio as i-librarian yakhona futhi ngangizosiza ngiclean nje e-library ngikhiphe no music umama DJs efika ezosakaza ne. So nami ngathi nje ngeke ngisaliyeka ke lolu thuba ngoba sengilifakile unyawo ngaphakathi. At that time ngangenayo ngisho indawo yokuhlala ne eThekwini. So I ended up living ngihlala khona kuleyo music library iba ikhaya lami. So ngesikhathi ebusuku uma ivaliwe iDurban Youth Radio ngangena e-studio ngipractice. So iDurban Youth Radio ivala ngo9 ebusuku. So ngingene ngipractice ubusuku bonke kusekuseni ngo6 bese beyaswitcha on i-transmitter kungena umsakazo wangempela. So uthothi mina sengipracticeile. So ngihlala ngiyipracticela ngilungisa nase-library. Up until kwaze wafika ithuba ngelilanga wakhona umsakazo ongezukufika kanti ngikhona. Kwase kuphela inyanga impela nje kanti ngikhona kwase kuthiwa hayi awungene ngoba kade wawuyifuna lento. And then abakholwanga ngenile nje ishow yami yokuqala because ngihlala ngipractice vele yabo. So I was ready, very ready to rock. So ngangena ngayishaya show and everyone was like, who was that guy on the radio in the morning? And then ngithi mina bathi awunamanga yasihlale sikubona uhlezi lana nje singazi ukuthi kanti une talent engaka. So waqala kanjalo ke ukuthi ngibe semoyeni ngaphusha from 97 till 2000 la iDurban Youth Radio yavalwa khona ngenxa yokuthi broadcasting license wara. So yavalwa iDurban Youth Radio. So from there ngaphelelwa kushuthi umsebenzi vele ngangivolunteer ke eDurban Youth Radio. We were not getting paid for it.
Okay.
So kwaphela ke lokho ngahamba ngosebenza esalon somewhere umngani wami wayene salon because I didn't want to go back home ekhaya eKingindlovu ngoba ngase ngiyitastile lento le i-radio ngiyithanda futhi kakhulu. So I wanted to be closer and be in Durban so that I can try my opportunities. Kwathula ke mfethu for a while up until 2003 I got a call from
So from which year did Durban Youth Radio have along?
2000.
2000. So from 2000 to 2003 when basically umuntu wama-piece job ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes.
Umuntu wama-piece job.
Ngenza ama-promotions for Coca-Cola. Yabo nje ngibamba lapha nalapha ngiba u-MC endaweni ehlukahlukene. And then also work at the hair salon lengangisebenza kuyona.
Okay.
Up until ngathola call from Highway Radio, which was a Christian radio station. But what do you do now? I would like to work with you. How ngahamba ngai-highway ngagcina sengenza 12 to 3 wakhona emini. Till 2006. Kaka siqale ngobani konje 2006 emoyeni. So so I was one of the first DJs nakhona eGagasi mali shintsha from being P4 to Gagasi. Ngahambisa ama demo tape out 3. Yokuqala bayinqaba, yesibili bayinqaba. Mfethu ingakavulwa ngizwa lento ithi yeza mfethu iyeza, and I was like getting frustrated because I was now losing my chance entweni engangikholela ukuthi ngiyayithanda ngi-frustrated. So fortunately programs manager wakhona uMakhosi was very patient with me. Ngithi mangimfonela angitshela ukuthi why bengayithandanga idemo yokuqala, why bengayithandanga esibili. Kwathi ngisende yesithathu abafona-ke base banginikeza ithuba lokuthi ngiqale ngizosakaza khona. Ngaqala khona ngenza ama-weekends Friday from 6 to 10 ebusuku, and then Saturday ntambama from 2 to 6 ntambama. Yeah.
Okay, wow, bro. Like, because these are things I'm picking up. First of all, there's a point that we just skimmed over. There's the thing you said, wow, figure. Basically, the first time, even as a Durban Youth Radio, you even got an opportunity. You were practicing so that you can always be prepared.
Yes.
Which is very, very important with what you're trying to do. And you're letting the youth know, if you want to pursue something, always be prepared. Don't say, I want to study this thing, but let me not even open a book about it, because opportunity can come at any time. So always stay prepared. Always stay prepared. And two, not giving up. Like I said, it's very, very important, because it's easy now for you to say, I know from 2000 and such I was doing this. You understand? A space of 3 years. That's 365 days times. That's almost 1,000 days. That's only taking above 1,000 days. My math is bad. It's actually above 1,000 days. I want this thing. I'm going to get this thing. I'm determined on this thing. I'm not giving up on this thing, which is very, very important. Not losing hope. Okay, cool. Fast forward digging now. You are at Igagasi FM. How did you find the experience there? Because now you're working for like a big kungama, like a radio station. I'm sure the pressure is on. Now you need to impress. You said you started working on Saturdays at Igagasi FM, right?
Yes. So ngaqala ke ngasebenza ngama weekend eGagasi. It was a new vibe, a new station. The energy was high. Everyone was excited. Nami ngiqala ngene ngama weekend. How then a lot of people started liking what I was doing, and like who's this guy as well? Yabo. People getting fascinated, and the station also recognized which I was a hardworking person in terms of my availability. I was always there helping out, even during the week when I'm not on air, just helping whoever needed help. Because I just loved radio. I was living radio. And then they would put me in with Mbambele. Ngapusha kanjalo up until nginikezwe ithuba ke lokuthi I must do the evening shows from 6 in the evening, from 7 in the evening to like 10 or something like that. Yeah, which is the show really that brought me up. Abantu abaningi bayithanda. I think I used to work with Pastor Mjosti there. We used to make a lot of jokes. People loved it. And then I started like excelling in terms of listenership and numbers. To tell the truth, I was like dedicated to radio. From excelling Vogue, I would think prep. The only thing I was living was just doing radio. Up until again, got to know this guy is great. They gave me 12 to 3 midday Nakona, which I aced and became one of the top DJs for the station. Even outside, people really started appreciating what I was doing. I could see the results with all the gigs I was doing. They were always sold out. Yeah, and then I started working harder on my brand as well. Ngingabi nje kuphela umsakazi, but also do other things around being umsakazi. Started working on music. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this it's a bit of my journey up until I started doing breakfast as well.
Yes,
which as well nakhona ngaba nama achievements khona amakhulu. Because when I found that show, I think it was on 700,000 listeners, and I put it on 1.2 million.
Oh, that's incredible! You almost doubled their listenership.
Yeah, almost doubled the listenership in my first year.
Yo,
so it's still
what you were saying. What's the preparedness? Even namanje, you still you're in a bigger radio station than the ones that you've experienced before. But still, for what doesn't mean you don't show up. You don't not helpful. You don't want to say, hey, they're not paying me, because then I feel like that especially with entertainment and stuff.
Yeah.
Bafuna ukuthi imali phambili kodwa umsebenzi dololo. Kanti imali always comes if umsebenzi wakho is exceptional. So those people saw ukuthi this guy he's determined ngalento ayifuna lento kanjalo. Let's give him this opportunity kanti uzovela ubenzele amakhala film uzobatshengisa uBruce Lee emoyeni mfowethu, of which is very, very great. So tell me, Braz, okay, before we get to what you call this thing, Ukhozi FM. I'm sure you're working for a big radio station now. Igagasi FM. Basically, you in KZN, you all in KZN. How much challenges that come with having such a big platform? Because now the stakes are higher, the risk is higher, the stakes are higher. What are some of the challenges as a radio personality of that station a person could face? I want to be a radio. Who wants to just jump onto Igagasi FM? Let me go to the smaller radio station, I'm a community radio station. Those should be. What are some of the challenges that people face, you personally faced in that environment?
My challenges, they are always there, but you need to know them before you go in. You need to know what there's going to be people who are negative, who are going to say this and that. I'm going to have to be strong and ngibe focused ngazi mina ukuthi yini engizele and nanokuthi ngizoyiachieve emva kwesikhathi esingakanani. So it's not like ukuthi the first day when you arrive on a new station, people will be like, oh my God, where have you been? They're going to say ubani lo, and they worse again now, the social media, they're going to tag you, they're going to say nasty things.
Yes.
You gotta have a thick skin, and then let it just slide. And then when you focus, emsebenzini wakho, iwona ozoyikhulumela. At the end of the day, they turn around and say, "Wow, we like this guy." And then you're like, "How? What happened to all my haters?" In the end, they all disappear.
Okay, cool. But I'm picking up with because a lot of people who, especially public figures, they get like a lot of like hate, unnecessary hate, especially on social media. And we are living in a world of social media right now. So I'm really glad Uguti, you brought this thing up. Uguti, guys, be aware, just one social media destroys people. People go through depression because of social media alone. So basically, if you are going to go in this journey, uthi I want to be a radio presenter, I want to be a TV presenter, or whatever the case may be, you are a public figure. No, it comes with it. There's no way you can escape. It comes with it when you just focus on what you're doing. Okay, now we're a couple of years back. I mean, when did you start working for Ukhozi FM?
Ukhozi FM qale ngonyaka odlule 2019.
Yes.
March. I've just finished the year. Yeah, there.
You just finished the year there. And how are you finding it now? Because working for a big, Ukhozi FM is the biggest in Africa. Like it's the biggest. I had research, but if it even competes with some of the radio stations in the world as well, because of this listenership back on. Because also in America, a radio station like in the Hot 97, they've got in New York, maybe they've got like 1 million listeners paid. Because those are the only people. But Ukhozi FM, we go across the world. So I'm a fan of Ukhozi, makulu wakulu. How is that pressure nje ukhona lapho? I understand that it's in the corner. thick skin yakhe khona, it's there, but how will you find transition from working from like Igagasi FM to like now Ukhozi FM?
Yes, there's a lot transition that like before ngiyokhozini I told myself ukuthi ngiyofunda izinto ezintsha. It has been a learning curve for me kuningi ngifundile. Well, otherwise we've been able to gel and nomroza sebenzisana kahle. So ama challenges our maning it's just the equipment is different from the one I was using at Igagasi, and then as well nokuthi ngijwayele ukusebenzisa ulimi kuphela angikade ngagcina ukuthi ngikhulume isiZulu i-percentage enkulu. So I had to get in my head ukuthi I am now here and umlaleli wami ukhuluma kanje nakho kulindelekile kumina. But I think emva kwezinyanga ezimbalwa bese ngikwazile ukuthi ngijwayele.
Okay. Yeah, ngiyazwa brother lokho kushoyo kanjalo. Let's not you scheme. Khona lesizo you show is very very important. So basically what I'm picking up from you right now, ukuthi the journey that you've been taking since like 1997. Listen to this. This guy 97 iqala ukubroadcasta ku radio futhi nakhona ngasiyona into ecacile. Only in 2019. How many years? Almost 20 years. Almost
22.
22. You're only getting this opportunity now. It actually is about you're only getting
because now
yes.
Sorry to disturb you. Ismaga ukuthi phela angithi before ngiqala ukusakaza bengivele ngifuna ukuya okhozini. So manje ekhaya into engangiyayingenza ngifuna ukuba ku radio Ukhozi FM. But I tried to go there the first time. But okay, nakho engifunayo. And then I didn't have experience. I had to go to Durban Youth Radio, Highway FM, ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthola experience. At that time there was no Igagasi, and then Igagasi came, and then it gave me an opportunity as well. I'm forever grateful for who they made me. They changed my life and my family's life because they really took care of me as well. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's great, brother. Okay. So to a person who wants to pursue this career, because normally I ask people, what are the things that you could have done, some of the things that you could have not done for you to get where you are. But with you, I'm not going to say that. With you, I want you to say the things that people should do. Like you started from the ground up, now you're so cousin. Isn't about that they should do practicing, even and I'm shouting you just to tell them, guys, your mind prepared. These are the things that you as a person who wants to be on radio, who wants to be a presenter, who wants to be a broadcaster. These are the things. This is a broadcaster's basically life. Not you're locking people, you're telling them how they should live their lives, but the positive things that they should be doing on a regular basis to make sure they sharpen their skills, job or not job, because you need to sharpen that knife as well.
Okay. I understand. I think let's say I didn't have the opportunity I have right now and still wanted to be on radio. Right now, 2020. So for you, if you want to be on radio, I think you must utilize your phone, record yourself. Uzizwe qala ukuthi usounda kanjani.
Okay.
Listen to the radio and hear ukuthi abanye abasakazi basounda kanjani. Ungaba imitate, be yourself and try and do the same things they are doing but in your own voice and the approach yakho as well. So you must record yourself, listen back and then delete that and then keep doing the same thing. Now come a newspaper, read as if you want to do news, do that, read the article, and then uzlalele futhi. Just keep practicing ukusakaza, uzrecording ngayi video. Even now okunye kulula manje create your own community online. You can actually have your own show on Facebook where people can download. You are taking just one topic a day and be like, how about utshwala buvaliwe izolo? What are your comments? So now you are in charge. You're talking to your public abantu bakho laba bala Facebook. So people will start noticing ukuthi how lo mjito uyayithanda lento yabo. So now this can now work as your experience when you approach radio stations, and you can say, look, this is what I've been doing njima kanje online. This is the experience I have. Now please give me an opportunity ukuthi ngikwenze at a bigger scale. Ningasabe uvolunteer. Abantu abaningi abafuna uvolunteer, abantu bafuna uqala sebe ama superstars. Just go to community radio stations uwabuze ukuthi zithini inhlelo zabo ngokuthi zokufaka abantu abasha egaming. You'll find ukuthi but I know come back in 6 months time mhlawumbe sobe sine programs train abantu kwenza ukuthi. So approach community radio stations. Abantu abaningi yazi ukuthi ufuna uqala nje usungena lapha ngeshoti emsakazweni omkhulu, but kuhle ukuthi uqale kancane, and also ithuba likhona manje online, create your own radio stations online, just have fun. Okay. I think that's all I can say for now.
Okay, no, thank you, sir. For me, I'm actually very satisfied with our interview. I'm very happy with the interview. For you to share just a bit of your story, because I felt like that was very, very important for people to know ukuthi umuntu awumboni eselapha yaphezulu uthi lo mjita lona umzokoloko ubanike lona umzokoloko, ngoba I'm sure there were people, let's say in Joburg or ngoba icase and Ukhozi is all over.
Yeah.
Uthi ubanike lo mzokoloko ke manje umziyile lo mzokoloko abakwazi ukwazi. And now if they know ukuthi where you came from and how hard you grinded for you to be where you are, they'll be like, yo, nami ngisele Lesotho lapha ngikhona njengamanje, or ngise Cape Town, or wherever I am, ngiyamuzwa lo mjito okhulumayo, nama ke ngiphume ke ngibone on my community radio stations ukuthi can't I get to the level of where this guy is right now, because I feel like that's very, very important for people to know ukuthi it doesn't happen like there's a saying I was sure it takes 10 years for you to become an overnight success, of which is very, very true. If you put in like 10 years of work, let's say right now you're watching this thing, you're 17, you're 18, Mzokoloko is above 30 right now, Ukhozi, and he's having an amazing career and it's only growing. So imagine when you're young, Ukhozi, you're getting rejected, no avenues as well that you can pursue. Like online, I never thought of it. I never thought I can actually broadcast radio, which is that's free tools, by the way. You should be paying this man for the information he just gave you right now. He gave it to you for free. But you have your own online page, also broadcast a corner. You're good at what you do. People come. People always come. Like, don't worry.
People will follow you.
Yeah, people just sharpen your skill, sharpen your craft. When the time comes, you are hundreds of a corner. But yeah, okay. I know, my brother. If not, unless there's anything else you want to add, because I don't want to take too long.
I just saw a question from Lindani here saying, "Are you still close to Njebs?" Njebs is the lady I used to work with on Igagasi. Yeah, we are very close. Actually, we live in the same hood. So we are very close. We actually chat almost every day. She's like my sister. I'm close to her family as well in Ladysmith.
Oh, another thing. Speaking of that, you just brought up another point. Your context for networking. Never lose your context, the way you carry yourself. Because then you're still close to the lady you're working with, the Igagasi FM. If, for instance, when umuntu okhanda limtshelo wakhe ongababonja abantu nje ongazazi ukuthi yini, akulosi ukuthi uhamba block same time. Wathi uhambile usibani bani block lento lento. Block. But for the fact you seem like a man of integrity, the way you carry yourself and how you are, people about course, because even me, we will meet on events and that, but when I reach out for you, Brazo, there's a thing in Yenza, you're like, no, I'm more than happy to do it. It wasn't even a thing where we had to negotiate because of how we are. Which is, I feel like another thing that's very, very important, especially with entertainers and upcoming public figures who want to be public, because the way you carry yourself in public, because and people are watching. Somewhere actually service one person, so you have to be a boss of a big company that you want to work from. Actually, not only with radio, just anywhere in all spheres of life. Anywhere on all spheres of life, Brazo. Yeah, no, thank you very much for that. I don't know if you wanna add anything. Say, my friends, Lana, I am waiver. So I still love your friendship without they don't come here when I'm doing other people, but when later Thank you very much, bro. I hope the people are listening, the kids are listening, they're watching this thing, they're taking the information in, we're giving to you for free because we are trying to correct the errors that came before us because we didn't have stuff like this when we were growing up. And as a result, most of us end up going to careers that we had no business even doing, even playing with, what we ended up there. So we are trying to correct that with these videos that we're doing with Career Corner. Brazo, I thank you very much. Yes, we're a busy man. We need to go prepare for work. I thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
If you have anything, you can go ahead or we can end the interview here.
Thank you very much, Ratata, and I wish you all the best as well. I love your hustle. What I can say, confidence is very important. Knowing you are good. Because no one else is going to tell you that. So just tell yourself what you are good. And you're going to keep doing it. And vumela inhliziyo yakho ukuthi ukwazi ukusiza abanye abantu abaseduzane kwakho. Ungababoni bonke abantu njenge competition. People osebenzisana nabo, let them shine from your shine as well. So khona le saying ethi na ikhandlela alilose ukukhanya uma likhanyisa elinye. So yeah, that way I can leave it and say let's keep helping each other through this tough times, COVID as well. Siphathe kahle.
I know, Brazo. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you. Before I this slogan is shy, and I say, Ratata Career Corner, Ratata.
Ratata Career Corner, Ratata.
That was my main man, Mzokoloko. Catch him on radio Ukhozi FM. I think your show is between 6 and 3 right now, right?
3 and 6, yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 6. Saying your company, this is it. There you go, man. Ratata Career Corner. Cut. We're out. Salute, Brazo. Cut.
Cheers, my bro.
Ciao, brother. Thank you very much.